President Biden addressed the nation Tuesday to outline his plan for tackling inflation and lowering costs. The president says the pandemic and Russia's war on Ukraine are to blame for rising prices. He also took aim at the GOP, saying their solution to inflation would hurt the middle class. Ed O'Keefe has more.
The president put much of the blame for inflation on the pandemic and the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and polls show voters are holding him accountable. But now he says Republicans need to work with Democrats to come up with a plan. With gas prices spiking again, President Biden argued he's doing everything he can to ease the pain for consumers.
I'm taking inflation very seriously, and it's my top domestic priority.
His comments came as gas prices hit a new record high, jumping 17 cents in a week, causing sticker shock nationwide.
I'd say it affecting me every day.
I do have to budget a little bit differently just for gas.
I know you got to be frustrated. I know. I can taste it.
The president pointed to what he's already done to bring down gas prices, releasing millions of barrels of oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve and allowing the sale of cheaper, higher-emission gas this summer.
I think our policies help, not hurt.
But Americans don't agree. Less than a third approve of how he's handling inflation. And many are trying to adjust to higher costs, like Martha Razzo, who sells wooden pallets in the Chicago area.
I used to get lumber for like 75 cents. Now it's $1.60. It more than doubled. So that is a big hit.
Razzo says inflation has cost her $250,000 in profits and stifled growth.
I cannot be hiring more people, unfortunately, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to afford them.
Republicans, who haven't offered a formal plan of their own to fight inflation, place all the blame on the president.
Joe Biden gave a talk this morning and blamed everybody else on inflation.
He has been incapable of dealing with the crippling inflation that Americans are living with.
With soaring prices threatening Democrats' chances this fall, Mr. Biden is drawing sharper contrasts with Republicans and tying them closer to former President Donald Trump.
The MAGA Republicans are counting on you to be as frustrated by the pace of progress so they can enact their extreme agenda.
One option the Biden administration is now considering to lower prices, ending tariffs on imported Chinese goods that were put in place by former President Trump. This, as the White House is anticipating another monthly inflation report tomorrow that could show another uptick in prices. Elaine?
Ed O'Keefe, thank you. For more, I'm joined by Ann Berry. She is the Chief Investment Officer at Wheelhouse. Ann, thanks very much for being with us. What more do we know about the president's plan to fight inflation? And do you believe it will impact Americans' wallets?
A lot of what President Biden laid out in terms of policy response is actually very long term. If you actually break down what he was talking about, there's a lot about investment in housing because we've seen housing prices going up so quickly. Investment in clean energy to try to alleviate the reliance on gas that is hurting American pockets so much at the moment. So I don't see them necessarily having immediate term impacts. I think that's going to be a real policy struggle as we go into the midterm.
So long term, you say, for Americans who are trying to budget for their small businesses, for their households, how long could it take to get inflation under control?
Realistically, I think it could take another 6 months before we see the sort of stability that businesses need in order to make appropriate capital spending and investment planning decisions. I know the CPI index latest numbers are out tomorrow, and expectations remain that that's going to be north of 8%, hopefully having seen the peak in inflation in April, so decelerating, but still significantly higher growth in prices than we've seen in many categories relative to past trends.
Yeah, that was going to be my question. And Americans are going to be getting that fresh data on the state of inflation when April's Consumer Price Index is released on Wednesday. So you're saying we can expect sort of more of the same. What is the likely effect of that?
More of the same, but slowing, which is to the benefit of the American consumer. And the effect of that remains relative to what is the rate of wage inflation. Equally important as looking at the CPI is looking at what wage rate increases are expected to be. We've got wage inflation now at roughly 5%, and we've got price inflation at roughly 8%, which means that there is a disconnect. It means that the everyday American's income in real terms is declining.
Not necessarily the news many Americans want to hear. Ann Berry, Ann, thanks very much for sharing your insight with us.